Stand-Up Comedy Live is recorded at Craft Barcelona to a live studio audience. You can watch this show live in Barcelona. For tickets, visit pompage.co/events. Please subscribe to this podcast, and thanks for listening.
All right, everyone, welcome Barcelona to Stand-Up Comedy Live. Give yourselves a round of applause for supporting live comedy here in Barcelona. Yeah. A round of applause for Vincent for producing and setting this whole show up. Channeling that ADD for a good cause. It's great. Y'all enjoy the weather? Here? Yeah. It's incredible. Like, what a beautiful city we live in. I don't know about you, but it just makes you want to go underground to a metro platform and just fuck, right? Did you see the video? Yeah. Oh my God. If you haven't seen it, go to YouTube, Metro, Liceu, couple fucking Barcelona. That's all it takes. It's really simple. It's the internet, people. And you will see two people fornicating on the platform. Spring is in the air. Is anyone here in a couple? Anyone dating anyone? Yeah? Okay, don't be shy, Sean. I know we got a comic in the audience that has a lovely Mexican flower at his side. Yeah, but I don't know, Sean, like, are you in love with her? Yes. Yeah? Are you sure? Are you in metro fucking love? Like, 'cause that's something special. Don't worry if you're not, like, willing to fuck your significant other on the metro. Like, I've been dating this guy for a year and I'm not about it. And if you're not in a couple, what you can look forward to, it doesn't have to be metro fucking love either. Like, my parents, 30 years, you guys. Wow. 30 years together. Not metro fucking love. My childhood bedroom fucking love, but while I'm in the bed, love, it's fine. Different types of love. Are you ready for your first comic? Yeah! First comic of the night. He runs a group here in Barcelona by the name of Big. Ooh. I believe it stands for Believers in Illuminati Group. I think that's what it's about. That or Boys Who Improvise Good. Yes. Please welcome to the stage a very, very funny man. Even makes me laugh through all my depression. Noah Levin.
Hey, yo, we got the whole world living.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for that amazing round of applause for the first 3 seconds. No, that's good because I wanted to reference you. I love that the gorgeous blonde 25-year-old is complaining about how ugly she is. That is just making everybody in the audience feel great about themselves.
Don't flatter me, Levin.
I know. I love it if I don't want to alienate the audience at all, but you're definitely the best looking person in here. I mean, come on. You're not going to get any claps from an audience I just called uglier than your fat before, Feodo. So, hi, everybody. Vincent said that this is going to go on the radio, but he also said that if I'm racist or use the C word, then that part won't get in. So if there's something that I feel like it's just not working as a joke, I'm just going to be like, cunt fucking Mexicans, hate them. And then it gets cut out of the set, and then I'm not besmirched on the radio at all. So, hi, I'm Noah. I'm an American, in case you were thinking that I might be a local Catalan. Do we have any locals in here tonight? Real locals, real Catalans? No. I'm Spanish! No. Where are you from? Albacete. Okay, so you are actually Spanish. What? Barcelona. From Barcelona. Great. So we have one local in here. And the rest of us, this is our adopted home. The reason I bring it up is because what I wanted to talk about tonight was my journey in assimilation. I'm trying to become more local. I'm taking Catalan classes. Has anybody here taken Catalan classes? You know they're free, which, of course, entices only Catalans. But Yes, you can laugh at that. You can laugh. Can we laugh at Catalans being cheap? Good. Which only entices Catalans. Damn cunt Indians. So, it's okay. It's okay. Or are you enjoying it? You're smiling now. Am I making you uncomfortable? No, I'm not making you uncomfortable. Like, no, I fucking hate your show. I don't like it. Stop talking to me. Do you speak English? No, perfect. I only speak enough English to say that I don't speak English. Oh, est-ce que je peux parler français? Okay, oui, oui. So, back to the prepared remarks. So, the other thing that they teach you in Catalan class is not just the Catalan language, they teach you the Catalan culture, which is great because I wanted to know like how to interact in here. And I got treated to a great dose of authentic Catalan racism in my class. Now I can talk about this on the radio because I'm doing a cultural exchange. It's not me being racist. This is my actual Catalan teacher in my Catalan class. We're doing the days of the week, the last place you would expect racism. And the teacher asks us, quines botigues son tanqueus? Closed? Tancats. I'm learning. Quines botigues son tancats les diumenge? What stores are closed on Sundays? So we're trying to say names of different stores and trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, calçats, it's shoe stores. Like, yeah, it's like, and what's open on Sundays? Obert. Yeah, I'm learning this language. I'm getting my free class worth. So it's like, what stores, quines botigues son oberts les diumenge? And people are sort of struggling. And this is what my teacher does. He goes, eh? Y las, For those of you on the radio, that is I guess what can only be called chinky eyes. He's widening his eyes in a Chinese fashion. I say chinky because he was racist, and the gesture is racist. It needs a racist name. And then doing a beard, which I can only assume means Pakistani, even though none of those guys do have beards. And there were 3 Pakistani women in my class who have beards, but that is not the point. It's just this beautiful, beautiful introduction to Catalan culture that we get to enjoy. And if I pass my class, then I will be back next semester with more Catalan humor. I'm Noah Levin. Thanks very much.
It's amazing. Tears take the form of tats and verses. You won't see them down my face, running like they snatching purses. Keep the dry cheeks and some fly
Alright, give it up for Noah! Mobay. Are you ready for your next comic? Our next comic hails all the way from here. He's from Spain, and he's really, really funny. He's appeared on Comedy Central. He's really good looking. He probably has a happy and unhappy trail, and we're okay with it because women like scruff. Please welcome to the stage, Juanjo Albiñana. I hope I said that right.
Verses, you won't see them down my face, running like they snatching purses. Keep the dry cheeks and some fly sneaks. Loud when I speak, though I know the world will be united by me.
Thank you. Well, I'm so sorry for my English. I'm still learning English, and when I began a long time ago to learn this language, people said, "Juanjo, you should watch TV programs in English." And I said, "Okay." So I watched George Bush's speech for about 30 minutes when he was the president of the United States of America, and all I could understand was this: a fan editor and a man of that editor. And United of America fucking editor. If you want to be editor. And I thought, yes, and I thought, is that Bush or my grandpa when he came back home drunk from the pub? Because I remember when my grandpa was drunk, he was like, fun editor and a man of that editor. He was so drunk sometimes that he was singing country music. I don't need an editor. Well, I'm a professional stand-up comedian here in Spain. I'm always traveling around this country, and I used to fly on Ryanair. Okay, do you know Ryanair? Yes. Let me ask you something. Any of you never flown on Ryanair? Everyone here? Another curiosity with Ryanair is that when you go to the airport, you go to the check-in desk, and there's a girl there. Okay, you go to the boarding gate, and there is the same girl. But when you are during the flight and you ask for a Coke, who's there? She is there. I think you can call to the Ryanair customer service, and she's gonna pick up the phone. You can ask her, excuse me, what's your name? And she's gonna say, Rihanna. She's Ryanair, okay? We're the stand-up comedians. We are always observing many things in our lives. For example, I like to talk about those Chinese stores, okay? About those Chinese stores where you can buy authentic brand clothes like Dolce & Gabbana, Nike, Adidas, good clothes. So. I some days ago I went to some of these Chinese stores to buy these clothes. I said, okay, I'm gonna try. Maybe it's good quality. Maybe. So I go to the Chinese guy and I give a €50 note, and the guy said, excuse me, this is a fake note. And I said, okay, the clothes I'm buying. I should pay with Monopoly notes, motherfucker. Well, my brother is not so smart. I was keeping a conversation some time ago with my brother about GPS. These devices that we used to use. Can I say that? Okay, we used to use every week, and I asked to my brother. I said, my brother's Jesus. Yes, is his name. And I said, Jesus, Lord, why do these devices has a voice? Indicating? No, it not indicating. It is the verb. Indicating the 200 meters and turn right? So I said, why it has a voice? The really important thing about these devices is that you see the way, the place where you are, no? So I asked this question to my brother, and he said, "Are you stupid? It's for blind people." No, okay, okay. Why? Oh my God! You're listening, but not the rest. Okay. Okay. Well, I like to tell you something about. This is my mono. This is the finish of my mono. Sorry. Thank you. Oh my God!
Y'all give it up for Juanjo. Keep it going for him. Fantastic. Our next comedian is from the land of Australia. Ooh, how exotic. Except those assholes, did you know that they invented the word selfie? Yeah. But we won't hold him entirely accountable, okay? Give it up for Kym Charles.
Hello. We have other really cool animals like snakes and crocodiles and all sorts of things. Like crocodiles are cool, like when they come out of the water, they go really, really fast in a straight line, but they're not very fast when they have to go in like a zigzag fashion. So when you want to get away from a crocodile, you have to run in a zigzag fashion to get away from them because they're not as quick. the funny thing is that I'm not as quick when I have to go in a zigzag fashion either. So, you know, why are we doing the same thing that we're both bad at? Like, it just seems like a bad idea. We have a thing called a brown snake. Like brown snakes, they're the deadliest snake in the world. Okay, deadliest snake in the world. I went out in the bush with my mate. We were walking around, and my mate decided to go up to a brown snake and say hi or something. I don't know what he was doing. And snakes don't have the ability to speak. So the only way it knows how to say hi is to bite you. And he got bitten in a rather delicate area, let's just say the groinal region. and he's like rolling around on the ground in pain. I'm like, oh man, I'll help you. I called the ambulance. And so I need an ambulance. My friend has been bit by a brown snake. He's like, okay, we'll be there soon. But what you have to do is tie a tourniquet around the area and then suck the poison out. Can you do that? And I'm like, we'll see. I hang up the phone. I go back to my mate. He says, what did they say? And I said, sorry, man, you're going to die. Anyway, I'm Kym Charles. That's been my time. Thank you very much.
And I look up at the sky. Got me vexed, perplexed, like what the hell is next? Our nation's a reflection of collective intellect, plus the spirit, the values, and how we give respect. What we see is
Kym Charles! I know you think that you can't admit to these people that you sucked your friend's dick, but it seems like a safe place to me. I don't know, Kym.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Maybe after a few beers, we'll get the truth. All right, guys. So I'm moving back to the U.S. soon. Yeah, I've been here for almost 3 years, and it's been a fantastic ride. But Donald Trump is running for president, and my country clearly needs me. So I gotta get back there.
You want to enjoy the Trump experience, huh?
Yeah, I can't comment. I just don't even know what to say about it. It's a joke in itself. Every time I hear someone talk about his small hands and his silly hair, I'm like, too easy. Like, every Trump speech is a joke. Like, that's it, guys. Just watch and learn. But anyway, like, I've had to kind of manage my finances, like, kind of step lightly into the world of unemployment, which ironically is very close to the situation I've been in Barcelona, in the world of teaching English at random hours. You can be 2 years old or 90. I'll charge you 25. It's fine. But so I called my bank recently because I've been trying to log into my, those U.S. bank accounts. Really high and mighty. I don't know. Trying to log on to the online account, and I can't get in. Just going password after password. I'm like, fuck, I can't remember my patriotism. So I don't know, they ask you these questions like, what's your mother's maiden name? And what's the name of the street you grew up on? Your best friend in second grade? Like, what are all those? And I don't know, I get to thinking, like, these aren't questions that are that difficult. It's like anyone I went on a Tinder date with like a few years ago could answer them. I really think they should be more difficult. Like, I don't know, does anyone have kids here? Is that a possibility? In a room of, Vinny has a kid. All right, but you got one. So if you had multiple, like, I think a question should be like, who's your favorite? I think that's a question you don't want anyone to know the answer to. Or like, 9/11 conspiracy theories. Which one are you kind of on board with? Like maybe you would go there? Or I don't know, my personal favorite, like, how do you really feel about black people? I think these are good ones. Our next comic is actually from the United States of America. He's not black, so it's okay what I just said. Came to Barcelona and just hit the ground running with comedy. He's a really funny guy, really nice guy. It's been a pleasure to know you, sir. I mean, I'm going off. Anyway, please put your hands together for a really, really funny, hilarious act, Sean Ríordáin.
Running like they snatching purses, keep the dry cheeks and some fly sneaks. Loud when I speak, though I know the world will be inherited by me. Forget some quiet desperation, up in Jersey, heavy like some breathing.
How you living, everybody? How you doing? All right. My name is Sean. I'm from New Jersey. I gotta just shamelessly plug myself. That's been me you're hearing all night in between the song. I'm excited to hear my music in a bar. Like, it kind of makes it feel like normal. But yes, I'm from New Jersey. So these jeans, for me, are incredibly tight. These are super European jeans. Now, maybe for all the Europeans in the audience here, these are, maybe baggy or at least above average bagginess level jeans. But like, the way I got these jeans was very similar to how someone starts doing like heroin. Like, they were given to me for free by a friend, a Spanish friend. I was living in Prague, and a friend of mine who's from the south of Spain was moving back home, and he was like, I have these extra jeans. They don't fit me. They're too tight. Now that should have been a red flag right there. A Spanish dude telling you that they're too tight. And I just took him. I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. But now I'm changing my lifestyle for these jeans. I'm making excuses about the jeans. Like, when I go to the supermarket, I got to start taking out my wallet when I'm halfway done the shopping. I got to just so I'm not at the register I'm just walking around just trying to grab items, just progressively going like this throughout my time at fucking Mercadona, just you can't do it. How are you supposed to live with pants like this? Good luck trying to rob me with these Barcelona pickpockets. Good luck, because we're just going to have an awkward eye contact. There's just going to be, hey, buddy. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I know. It's hard to get that wallet out, right? Yeah, it's not easy. I'm making excuses about it. I'll walk around and be like, well, my pants aren't as tight as that guy's. It's like being a drug addict. I'm not that bad. Look at that guy. His pants are crazy tight. These are cool. God forbid you get a phone call and you forgot to put the thing on vibrate. I'm in school. I'm doing a master's here. So you sit on those little weird ass small desks and you say ding 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 ding. You can't take it out while you're seated. So you got to get up ding 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 ding. Lo siento, ding 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 ding. Fuck the this is how I got to live now. Just so I can be a little bit European with these jeans. But I don't really understand actual skinny jeans. The real skinny jeans, not that I don't understand them as a concept, but I don't understand how as a dude, when you're putting them on, you're not going to be, okay, let me get this leg in there. All right, got the left in there, got the right in there. Wait a second. I don't understand how you don't have that moment where wait a second, what the hell am I doing here? When it's just what? And that's been 9 minutes putting jeans on. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't really understand how that moment doesn't happen. And then I got to think, why do skinny jeans exist? How they're relatively recent. How did it come into existence? And I have a theory. It's the bag industry. Put yourself in the position of a bag executive, right? You're trying to maximize your bag money. You have half the market. Half the market is out of reach. The male market, they don't need bags. They've got pockets. How do you do it? You make pockets obsolete. You get it to be cool for dudes to wear feminine pants that necessitate man bags. I'm almost there. I saw a bag one time. I was like, you know what? It would be nice. Fuck no. You are from New Jersey. If I ever buy a man bag, I can't go home. I can't go home. I have to actually turn in my passport. It's a rule. If you're from California, you're probably all right, but you can't do it if you're from New Jersey. One thing I've noticed is that, you used to be able to tell who an American was by what they were wearing, but that's getting a lot more difficult now. Used to be you could tell backwards baseball hat. That doesn't work anymore. Europeans like wearing baseball hats. And Americans now, I mean, I've been gone like 3 years, apparently they dress like Belgians or like Danes or some shit. Like, I was in Mexico, and I see a group of guys, walking by with like that like swooped blonde hair to the side, but like shaved really close on the side, but like a little swoop blonde, like looked like they were like interning in the EU government or something. I was like, what are these Danish cats doing in Mexico? Like, it's a long way over there. Like, wow, all right, Denmark guys. And they just walk by like, hey, what's up, bro? This is sick, man. This is sick being in Mexico. Like, fuck, Americans? Really? With that hair? Looking like, oh my God, like the Danish Secretary of Education walking around Americans? God damn it. But you can tell a European by some clothing items, a certain number of clothing items. Like, for example, if someone's wearing a Bronx shirt, a shirt that says the Bronx on it in Europe, they are not from the Bronx. I've lived in the Bronx. People love wearing a Bronx shirt. There's no fucking way they've been to the Bronx. Like, it's the opposite of if you see someone wearing a Barcelona shirt in the United States. They've been to Barcelona, and they just want you to ask about it. Like, that's the reason someone wears a Barcelona shirt. Like, have you ever been to Barcelona? Oh, my God, yes, it was beautiful. I loved it. It was incredible. Like, I just, like, one time, I was just like, ¿has estado en el Bronx? Like, have you been to the Bronx? Like, no, pero quiero. Like, really? Do you, I want to. Like, do you really want to, though? Let me tell you, I could tell you a couple things. Let me see if you really want to, though. Like, but generally, like, you can almost say if someone's wearing a shirt with any place in the United States on it, they probably are not from the United States. But that's too general. But if you see somebody wearing a shirt that has more than one place in the United States on it, there's no fucking way they're from the United States, because that doesn't make any sense. Like, you see somebody with a shirt that says New York, Chicago, Los Angeles on it. Why would that shirt even exist? Like, you're not going to have a shirt that says, like, Madrid, Paris, London. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, what does that even mean? I saw one shirt that said New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Boston, Brooklyn. I was like, Brooklyn's a part of New York. Those aren't even the right categories, Like, you can't have, like, Barcelona, Tallinn, Stockholm, Poblano. Like, you're just like, well, like, that's a part of one of them. Like, now we're just like, now you're just being silly. Like, and another thing I've noticed is you see this sweatshirt that people wear. It says Franklin and Marshall. It's a university insignia. Franklin and Marshall is a real school. It's in West Bumblefuck, middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. It has like 2,000 students. Somehow they made their school emblem the most fashionable thing in Europe. But you see, and it's so common now that you see like knockoff versions where it'll say like Florida Marshall. And it's like, oh, Florida Marshall. Like, it costs half price at I guess the Chinese shop probably. And it's just like, wow, like, how did this evolve? Because I got to tell you something. That's a one-way street, Europeans. That is a one-way street. You are not seeing Americans wearing like Lithuania Technical Institute sweatshirt. You're like, oh, like, just like, oh, cool. Like, have you ever been to Lithuania? No. I just like to wear sweatshirts of, Baltic technical institutions. It's just my style, Just like, no, it's not going to happen. Like, if you see someone wearing Southwest Estonia University on it in the United States, they're Estonia. And guess which part of Estonia they're from? Like, the fucking Southwest. Like, like, it just doesn't work like that. Like, and people don't even know what they're wearing. Like, I'm teaching English. One of my students came in wearing a shirt that says Ohio. That's one of the states. So it's not one you need to know a lot about. It's fine. But Ohio. And I was just like, oh, like, Sergio, like, you're like, Ohio, did you ever, like, go there or something? He was like, oh, wait, what? Like, he had no idea what he was wearing. Just like, well, like, really? Like, because I got to tell you, I mean, if somebody is going to wear in the United States, if somebody's going to have a shirt that says France on it, they'll at least be cognizant of the fact that their shirt says France. But, oh, no, so some of my shirts have countries on them. Some don't. I didn't really acknowledge that. Like, and it's not limited to Europe now, I've realized. I was in Morocco. I'm walking around the streets of Fez, Morocco, and I see this kid wearing a shirt that says New Jersey on it. So I got real excited, real excited. And I just walked up to him, and I assumed because he was wearing a shirt that said New Jersey that he speaks the New Jersey dialect of English. So I was like, hey, man, what's good? What's good? How you doing, kid? Like, oh, what's up with that shirt, man? He was like, huh? I was like, oh, I'm from New Jersey. New Jersey. He's like, oh. He's like, what he said to me next, it blew my mind. He says, I'm from Morocco. It was crazy. It was crazy because this kid looked so Tunisian. I'm telling you, this kid looked crazy Tunisian. Tunisianest kid I've ever seen. Like, I was like, really, dude? Like, for real? You're not from Tunis? No shit, man. Like, one thing I've learned living in Europe is that there's a lot of not so much misconceptions about Americans, but overgeneralizations about Americans. Like in Spain, we're very comfortable with the idea that there are distinct cultural groups within Spain. Absolutely. You've got the Catalans, you've got the Basques, you've got the Galicians. If you want to go crazy with it, you got the Asturians. You really want to get real specific, you got the Andalus. They're their own thing. We got no problem with that. But Americans are all the same? Like, Texas is bigger than Spain. You know what I mean? Like, Texas is bigger than Spain. Spanish people, oh, they're very different. Catalans are nothing like people from Madrid. But Americans are all the same. I'm not sure. Because, like, you can't really tell me what Americans are like because Americans don't know what the fuck we're like. You know, like, I met a guy from Montana. You know where I met him? I met him in the Czech Republic. And that was the only place I was ever going to meet somebody from Montana. I don't know what Montana people are like. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they even eat. Like, the only thing we got is English. That's it. Like, you know, if you look at the ancestry records of Americans in the census, where you're asked, like, okay, what is your ancestry? 4 states have people say American is their ancestry. Only 4 out of 50. And my whole region, the whole Northeast, American isn't even in the top 5 of what people say they are. So, like, how are you going to tell me what an American is? We don't know what Americans are. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like, well, I'm Portuguese and Swedish and Finnish. Like, where are you from? The United States. Like, people don't say they're American. It would be weird to ask somebody, like, you know, hey, man, what are you? Like, I'm American. Like, yeah, I know we're here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's like, that's redundant. You know, like I'm Irish. If I'm in the United States, I'm Irish. I go to Ireland, I'm fucking American. You know, like, what kind of sense does that make? I don't understand. Like, even Catalonia, like, we have no problem saying, like, all right, Barcelona, well, that's definitely not the same as Girona. No way. That's definitely not the same as Lleida, and that's definitely not the same as Tarragona. Very distinct. Distinct dialects, very different. Let's all show respect for all of the incredible cultural differences here in Europe. Catalonia would be the 42nd biggest state in the United States if it was part of the United States, but Americans are all the same. You got all these differentiations here in Catalonia. Oh, people from Lleida can barely even understand people from Tarragona. How the fuck you think I can speak to somebody from Mississippi? You think we're just going to have a great time? We're just going to have an easy time? Like, guns, man. I love talking about guns with Europeans because they talk about you. You talk about, like, guns with Europeans, like, why do you like guns so much? It's like, what? Do you mean me personally, or do you mean Americans in general? Because you're kind of fucked both ways. Like, New Jersey has stricter gun laws than most European countries, or at least as strict as most European countries. And we got the state next to us, Pennsylvania, has very permissive gun laws. New Jersey has a lot of gun violence, and you can't buy a gun in New Jersey. We tend to be kind of anti-gun in New Jersey, as you might imagine. Like, just imagine, like, if you could go to Portugal and just get grenades. And it was impossible to get grenades in Spain, and there was a lot of grenade attacks in Spain. Like, you'd be like, you know what? I'm pretty anti-grenade. Like, that's how people from New Jersey feel about guns. And when they say, like, why do you support guns? Like it was my decision. You know, I was born in 1986. 1990, I was 4 years old. It was like, it's time, Sean. I was like, what is it time for? It's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose the gun laws of this country forever. It's time for you personally to do it. Europeans are really relying on you to be the moral conscience and the voice of gun legislation in the United States. It's like, all right, cool. everybody can just have whatever they want to have because like toys are fun. And like, you know, it's good to have like toys and things that go bang and boom. They're fun. They're a good time. I was 4 years old. I'm sorry, guys. All right? I didn't know the implications of my actions. But I just have to say, so as an Irish American living here in Europe, I just want to just caution you. I'll end with this word of caution. Next time you start a sentence with, yeah, you know how Americans are, just stop yourself right there, because we don't know what we are, so we damn sure aren't going to hear you tell us what the hell we are. My name is Sean. I'm from New Jersey in the United States. Take care of yourselves. Have a great night.
I take a sip of my bevy and I look up at the sky. Got me vexed, perplexed, like what the hell is next? Our nation's a reflection of collective intellect, plus the spirit, the values, and how we give respect.
Sean Ríordáin, everyone. All right. Unfortunately, that was our last comic of the night. Boo, yay, boo, yay. But you had a good time, right? Okay, I want you to keep that applause going because we are going to honor all the guys that came on stage tonight. Kym Charles, Sean Ríordáin, Juanjo Albiñana, and Noah Levin. Keep it going for Vinny for organizing this entire event of Stand Up Comedy Live. And give it up for me. And give it up for you guys. It's been a fun night. I've had a lot of fun. All right. Good night, guys.
Again, thank you guys. This is the end of the recording now. If you want to listen to this episode, go into iTunes maybe in the next few days. We record every episode. We've got the Vincent Valentine Show, which is every Wednesday as well, which is live. So look for the Vincent Valentine Show and Stand Up Comedy Live. iTunes, TuneIn, Google Play, you name it. But we're going to be here at the same place next week, 8:30. Thank you guys for coming. We love you guys. Bye-bye.